Hello guys, and let's admit it, there's vanilla overload when it comes to perfumes being released and also content creators, videos of vanilla fragrances. They're everywhere. They're currently everywhere. But you know what? I'm gonna do them too because vanilla is my gem, is my favorite note, and I decided to divide my vanilla videos into 3 categories. Today we're gonna do, I think, the most anticipated one by you, which are the Arabian fragrances. Next we're gonna do niche, which I have, I think, 50 fragrances, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And then we're gonna do designer with some oldies but goodies and some new releases that are beautiful vanillas as well. But yeah, today we're doing Arabian version and I have gems for you. Literally all these fragrances are 10 out of 10. So honestly, whatever you get, you're gonna be super happy. And we have some great clones, but we have standalone fragrances that blow my mind every time I wear them. So let's start with this one from Fragrance World. This is actually inspired by Spiritus Double Vanille from Guerlain, and this is Vanilla So Sweet. I must say the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Of course, it will remind you a lot of Guerlain packaging. It's pretty much identical. I don't know how long it's gonna hold up legally, let's be honest. But here we have it. And Vanilla So Sweet has rum, pepper, and vanilla. Then it has some milky notes, iris, and myrrh. And in the base you have tonka bean, another vanilla, benzoin, and wood. So I must say, as much as it is inspired by Guerlain, it's not exactly the same. I'm definitely getting kind of an rum apple vibe from this, but I still love the scent. I still love the scent. I would say it's not as deep as Guerlain's version. It's not as dense. This is more daytime appropriate. It's actually a perfect daytime vanilla that has those more boozy notes and some myrrh, so it's a little bit spicy with the pepper. You have that all still, but it is just more everyday appropriate because of its denseness. It's just not as dense and as heavy as Guerlain, but at the same time you're paying so much less for it that I highly recommend you to try. I really love it. It's definitely very trending of a vanilla, you know, those boozy notes with some milkiness and spiciness. I really love it. I really love it. Again, the longevity is around 6 hours with moderate projection, so it's not as beast mode as the original Guerlain. However, I highly recommend it, especially for the price and how it looks and how it smells. It smells beautiful. So here's your perfect everyday fall winter vanilla to try from Fragrance World. So that's the first one. The next one I have is going to be from Paris Corner, and this is your milky, slightly coconutty cacao vanilla, and it's also quite a soft scent. It's not too overpowering because I have a lot of beast modes here. This one, just like Vanilla So Sweet, is more everyday appropriate. It's more subdued. It still lasts again for around 6 to 7 hours, but it's not as in your face. But I highly recommend it. This is Qissa Delicieuse from Paris Corner. And in here we have dark chocolate, orange, and whipped cream, coconut, marshmallows, and jasmine. And then in the base we have vanilla, some woody notes, and white musk. And this is such a beautiful calming scent. As I said before, it's kind of like you're eating Nesquik, you know, those cornflakes Nesquik, and you have like coconut sprinkles all over them. It's gorgeous. You get that like cacao vibe. It's not really dark chocolate to me. It's more of a powdered cacao. I do get that slight orange hint, which is nice and quite uplifting. But in general, this is a very smooth, milky gourmand that's a little bit like hot cacao, very frothy milk, coconut, and of course loads of vanilla. So Qissa, very nice one. I really like it. I much prefer it over Lattafa Nebras that I have personally given away to my mom because I wasn't using it enough. So it's not going to be here in this video. I still appreciate it, but I prefer something like this. That's why we're changing with time. We're changing. I've been showing you Nebras for years. Now it's a new era. Now it's Qissa era. So here we have it. Okay. Speaking of those beautiful, frothy, lactonic vanillas, we absolutely have to mention Lattafa, but this time it's gonna be Eclaire. And this is a newer release from Lattafa. Even though my bottle has been just sitting on the shelf, minding its business, it's been peeling off, and I really don't like it. It doesn't look cute at all. Very upset with this. And this one is gorgeous. It is definitely heavily inspired by Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana that everybody loves. This one, I would say, it's maybe even more milky than Bianco Latte. But it's beautiful. It's fluffy. It's surely very lactonic. It's very sweet, very caramelly, and very vanilla. So that's mainly what you get. It's like vanilla caramel cream. Very, very nice. I really like it. I have moments when I cannot stop wearing it, but I have to test other fragrances, so I have to stop myself. But yeah, Eclaire, amazing. I get great longevity with this. I get at least 8 to 9 hours with moderate plus projection, so more than your normal projection, so more than an arm's length. So yeah, Eclaire, I really like. It's a great fragrance for great price, so you cannot go wrong with this one. Something that's very similar, but kinda has different proportions, all right? This has slightly different proportions, and it's also more honey, and it also gives it, that honey gives it more of a cold feeling. You know what I'm saying? This is Caramel Cascade from Taskeen. At first, I wasn't too sure about it because it was very alcohol prominent as I sprayed it for the first couple of times, but now after a while it's all so nice. So in here, in my opinion, you get more of a Tonka rather than caramel vanilla. You still get caramel and vanilla, don't get me wrong, but comparing to Eclaire, this is less lactonic, this is more lactonic. This is a little bit less sweet, this is more sweet. And this one has that, I don't want to say odd, but it has that colder facet. Almost like minty facet, but it's not mint. So I'm guessing it's actually Tonka mixed with honey that does it. But it's still so nice. So nice. With this one, you as well cannot go wrong. It's also heavily compared to J.U.S from Profumo Roma, which I don't have, unfortunately. Maybe I'll get it because I've heard good things about it. But Caramel Cascade is equally as nice as Eclaire. To be very honest with you guys, sometimes I prefer Eclaire, sometimes I prefer Taskeen, sometimes I just cannot choose. Now I'm in the moment where I prefer Eclaire, but this might change. So I truly think you cannot go wrong with either one of them. So these are the most caramelly vanillas that we have in here. And now we're gonna move on to almondy, very almondy vanillas that I have. So the first one will be another Lattafa, and this comes in a very ridiculous bottle, and this is Lattafa Sehr. Yes, I know. This is an absolute beast mode. This will suffocate you and everyone around you, truly. This is compared very much to Vanilla Sex from Tom Ford, which I do agree with, but in my opinion, this one is way stronger, way stronger. This one is prominent almond vanilla scent, and Even though there are many other notes in here, that's what you're gonna get for the most part wearing this. Almond, a little bit of a creamed up cinnamon, tonka amber, yes, and a little bit of white florals, but all in all, it's a great scent, but I would keep it only for cold weather. I would only keep it for cold weather because it's a lot. It is your straightforward vanilla in general. However, you do have to like mixture of almonds and cinnamon to really enjoy it, because the almonds are extra prominent here. Extra prominent. And it's not like a roasted almond. It's more like a smell of arsenic. You know? It's more of a pure almond. I hope you understand me. So yeah, Lattafa, it's great. I do use it. I do use it. Sometimes I do suffocate myself. I do admit that. But I love it. I truly love it. And it's great to mix with other vanillas and other almondy scents. I especially love to mix it with my fragrance, Lost in a Dream from NAVITUS, as well as I love to mix it with my other fragrance from NAVITUS, Venom of Love, which is cherry almond chocolate. They pair together so well. It's insane. So yeah, Lattafa, a great straightforward almond vanilla with hints of white florals and cinnamon, but most probably on your skin you're mainly gonna smell almonds and vanilla. Another fragrance that's also very much almond vanilla is a dupe for BDK's Velvet Tonka that I do have and really enjoy. And we are of course talking about Shaghaf Oud Tonka. The notes are very, very similar to BDK. We have almond, we have cinnamon, we have orange blossom, we have Turkish rose, tonka, vanilla, and amberwood. And this is yet another beast, just like Lattafa. But this one is definitely super similar to BDK Velvet Tonka. This is almost identical. Although some people do prefer this over BDK, maybe because this one is a little bit less powdery. It's a beast. Another beautiful almond vanilla, but this one has a few twists to it because you have that beautiful rose running through it. So it's not as straightforward as Lattafa, Sehr, because you mainly get vanilla, almond, cinnamon. And here you do get some florals, you do get that rose, you do get that orange blossom. So it has more twists than your, straightforward vanilla. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's a great bang for your buck if you are debating whether you should get Velvet Tonka or this. I would say get this because it's just as good. It's super long lasting. It's perfect if you are a fan of Velvet Tonka. Okay, okie dokie guys. Now, I have something that not too many people talk about, and this is a caramel cacao tonka heavy vanilla fragrance, and it is a perfect dupe for the old version of Feuve Delicieuse from Dior. If you do not know already, Feuve Delicieuse has been reformulated in 2018, and I am referring to the older version, which has exactly the same notes as this fragrance I'm going to show you. This is Emir, so it's Paris Corner, and this is Frenetic Delicieuse. And this is gorgeous. If you want the old version of Feuve Delicieuse from Dior, look no further, get this. So this starts off with aromatic notes, but I don't mind them at all. They are not really showing up much. You have lavender, mint, and bergamot. Then you have sour cherry, freesia, and jasmine. And in the base, you've got tonka vanilla, cacao pod, caramel, praline, benzoin, milk, sandalwood, leather, and cedar. And this one is absolutely fantastic. And it's like, okay, this one goes even further into being complex when it comes to our straightforward vanillas. This one is super complex. So in here, you're mainly gonna get that slight hint of lavender in the top. You're gonna get that sour cherry running through this fragrance, and you're gonna get lots of cacao, lots of tonka, milk. The leather I don't really get. And of course, vanilla, vanilla, vanilla upon vanilla. So this one, I think out of everything I'm gonna show you, is gonna be the most complex vanilla that we have here. But guys, don't sleep on it. If you like the DNA of Fève Delicieuse, especially the old one, then try this. And let me tell you, it's a beast. It will last all day till the night, especially on your clothes and hair. So check it out because it's inexpensive and it's done to perfection. This smells like absolute luxury. This smells exactly like the old Fève Delicieuse. So banger, absolute banger. Okay. This one is gonna be a deeper vanilla. This one is gonna be quite ambery, quite cinnamony, a little bit going into Ambre Narguile from Hermes vibe, a little bit with that Baccarat Rouge saffron hint. But all in all, it's a gorgeous standalone fragrance and everybody should try it, truly. This is Afnan Amberythme. This is gorgeous. So this one is definitely, again, way more ambery than other vanillas here, but it's still a vanilla powerhouse. This is cinnamon, amber, and tonka. Then you've got, of course, vanilla, saffron, and jasmine. So you see, saffron, jasmine, Baccarat Rouge, you get what I'm saying, right? Then you have ambergris, cedar, and sandalwood, which gives you a lot of longevity, a little bit of a unisex touch as well, that I personally absolutely enjoy. And Amberythme, also it's quite comparable to Camera from Lattafa. It's also quite comparable, just a little bit to Angel's Share, but not really, more so Camera from Lattafa. But this is like Camera on steroids. It's like Camera with hints of Baccarat Rouge, and everything is very much enveloped in a lot of vanilla. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Another one that lasts forever. Beautiful bottle. Cannot complain. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. This is definitely the most ambery vanilla that we have here. So that's Amberythme. Now I'm going to show you the most woody vanilla that we have here. The most smoky woody vanilla. And this is another dupe for something that's very popular, and that's Margiela's By the Fireplace. And I must say, this to me is better than the OG. This to me is sweeter, more feminine, and overall I love it more. That's why I never got the Fireplace, because now we have this. So I'm like completely out of interest when it comes to Margiela's version, to be honest. This is Ace from Fragrance World, and the notes are pretty much the same. We have cloves, pink pepper, and orange blossom. Then we have chestnut, gaiac wood, and juniper. And in the base we have vanilla, peru balsam, and cashmere. And as I said many times already about this scent, this smells like marshmallows smoked upon the fireplace. To me, it's extremely vanillic, slightly nutty, slightly woody. It is definitely balsamic, but for the most part, what I smell are s'mores. S'mores sizzling up on the fireplace and covered in loads of vanilla. Very, very vanilla prominent fragrance. I absolutely love it. It lasts amazingly. You get 8 to 9 hours of longevity. So highly, highly, highly recommend this vanilla. It's amazing. Again, to me, It's a little bit less smoky than by a fireplace and more sweet and even more vanilla prominent and even more marshmallowy. So Ace is perfection, 10 out of 10 fragrance, and I love the bottle. I must admit, I love it. Okay, what do we have next, my darlings? I have something for all of you who want a vanilla that's not too gourmand, too sweet, too obnoxious of a vanilla. This is perfect. This is Orientica Velvet Gold, and this is pretty much a great dupe for MFK Gentle Fluidity Gold that I truly adore, but this one, it's pretty much identical. I would say this is a cross, okay? This is a cross between Gentle Fluidity Gold and Dama Bianca from Shaghaf. So in here you have this beautiful powdery lighter of a vanilla, more elegant, perfect for formal occasions, super feminine. You have caramel and violet here. You have pink pepper, bergamot, powdery notes, rose, patchouli, and in the base you have vanilla, musk, and animalic notes. Beast mode as all Orientica, especially in this line. And yes, people of course compare it heavily to Gentle Fluidity Gold, but I would actually go a step further and tell you that it's Gentle Fluidity Gold in like 60% and 40% is Dama Bianca, because of the violet, because of the airiness of the vanilla. It's beautiful fragrance. It's amazing for work days. It's amazing for, you know, as a signature scent, especially during fall and winter. And also it is perfect for formal occasions. So this one, amazing, amazing. And I have my 3 musketeers that I left for last. And honestly, I love them so much. It's insane. So the first one is a new fragrance in my collection, and this is from Fragrance World, and it's called Luscious. And I was very hesitant if I should put it in here or not, because it's vanilla, but it's also a very nutty vanilla. Also, there are 2 other dupes that I have for Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato, which this one also is a dupe of. However, this one is definitely the most different out of all of them. And I dare saying that this is my favorite version. I love Kayali Pistachio, but it's more for summer. It's like lighter and airier and definitely more ice creamy, more gelato, true gelato. Then we have Affection from Lattafa, which is definitely more milky. And this one is the most fall appropriate. This one is the densest out of them all. This one is the strongest out of them all. This one also steers away from the original Kayali the most out of them all. And this one is the most nutty. I absolutely adore this fragrance, mainly because they changed up the notes quite a lot. So we still have pistachio, we have bergamot and cardamom, but then they put peanut and saffron here. And peanut, what it does, it will give you kind of an oily, nutty texture. Just think of the nuts, right? Peanuts are quite oily in their nature. And that's what you kind of have in here, like a nice, oily, dense peanut smell. Mixed with pistachio is to die for. The dry down is very, very sweet. You have vanilla, honey, tonka, and musk. So for me, this is like roasted pistachios and roasted peanuts covered in honey and given you on a plate, and there's vanilla ice cream underneath it. That's how I would describe it. Roasted peanuts, roasted pistachios covered in honey, and on the bottom of this dessert, you have vanilla gelato. So that's Luscious. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And for me, it actually is the most appropriate for fall and winter because it's the thickest, oiliest, and densest out of all the dupes and the OG, if you compared all of them. So that's Fragrance World. And we have only 2 more, guys. So the first one that I want to show you is my love from last year, and it's definitely ongoing. I still have one more bottle unopened, and this is a Rifaaqat from PERFUME. Yes, PERFUME. Love the bottle. And this is a 1-to-1 dupe to Baby Cat. It has, it's a group warm spicy vanilla. It has LME, pink pepper, and black pepper, saffron, olive, vanilla, and cedar wood. So this is your beautiful, slightly animalic, spicy vanilla. To me, it's to die for. It's very, very balsamic, but it has so much beautiful sweetness coming from the particular vanilla that is in here. You know, in general, if you crave Baby Cat from YSL, but you don't want to splurge, or you just don't want to keep on trying to find it because it's quite hard to find, oh, then get this. This is my gem. This is my absolute gem of a fragrance since over a year now. Love it, love it. Performance to die for. Everybody gives me compliments when I wear it, which is crazy because when I wear Baby Cat, nobody compliments me, and when I wear this, everybody compliments me. So yeah, but this is a great performer, beautiful scent. Gotta try it, gotta have it, especially for the season. And last but not least, I have my current favorite, alright? My current favorite. It's a very straightforward vanilla. There is not too much going on in here, but it is a masterpiece for me, and that is Empire Viktor from Khadlaj. And this is the reformulated one, so it doesn't have oud anymore. In here we have some floral notes such as jasmine. It starts off with some citruses that kind of give you like a lemon meringue or a lemon custard feel to this fragrance. It kind of smells like a lemon dessert, like a lemon pudding tart. And then you do have some of those white florals, and mainly afterwards all you smell is heavy, beautiful, sweet, and slightly powdery vanilla. And this is the fragrance of all fragrances. I love it. It's 11 out of 10. This one lasts more than I could know. This one lasts in my hair even after washing. I don't know how it does it, but it does, guys. It's incredible. It's incredible. So if you want amazing performance, if you crave a beautiful vanilla that's not too complex but still gives you luxurious smell, very, very sophisticated, luxurious smell of a vanilla, then you have to have it. And also it has no alcohol smell whatsoever. So check out Empire Viktor from Khadlaj. It's phenomenal. It's a 20 out of 10 for me. And that is it for today, my darlings. I really hope you enjoyed it. If there's any other vanilla from Arabian brand that I missed, which I'm sure I did, then please let me know. And with that, thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.